All right, you guys. So let's talk about planning with your meal plan. So I'm going to talk just directly about the one that I'm currently on. I know that there's several people in this group, so you may be on a meal plan all of your own, and that's totally fine. I'm just going to talk about mine so it makes sense for the video, because you can take the basics of planning for your meal plan. Scout's throwing her toy up. She's literally playing fetch by herself. It's hilarious. So you can take the little parts that I do and apply it to yours. You don't have to worry about how my meal plan divides up the proteins, the vegetables, and all of that. Oh, Josh is in here. Hi. I didn't know you were in here. When did you come in here? When did you come in here? Was I in here when you came in here? No. Where was I? Oh. How embarrassing. I'm totally red right now. Okay. So on your meal plans, you need to look at your meal plan and see how much you're supposed to be eating. Maybe yours has the proteins and the carbs and all of that divided out. Maybe not. So it might be beneficial for you to fill out the survey that I'm sending out. I'm sending it to your Facebook Messenger. And if you'll fill that out, that will help me understand where we're at in here. And you can also drop it in the comments. Okay, so mine comes with containers. These containers really freak people out, and I don't understand why, because they're just measuring cups. They're just the company's way of making it their own. So mine comes in green, purple, red, yellow, orange, and blue. And I select whatever one I want, whatever recipe I want, and I work backwards. So my green is my vegetables. So my plan that I calculated for myself tells me how many of these I need a day. Okay. So mine says I need 4 of these a day. So when I'm planning out my meals, I know that I need this many vegetables to get to. I'm trying to lose some more weight, so I'm trying to lose weight. So my vegetables help me do that. And whenever I measure out how many of these there are throughout the day, and I stick with my vegetables, it's going to help me lose weight. And then I need enough protein with my workouts, so I get 4 proteins a day. So one of my shakes is a protein. If I eat eggs, it's 2 eggs is 1 protein. Things like that. So that's the program that I'm doing. Your program is going to differ some, but it's going to have similar things. So how do I plan for this? How do you plan for yours? So you need to use the recipes that come with your program, if it does, because that is ideal, because they've worked with people and that's where they know that works with their program. So don't go out and try to use other recipes thinking, unless you are a nutritionist and you are a dietitian, which I don't know why you're in this group. If you are, it's great if you are, but I don't know why you'd want all this information. So unless you are like that, then you can go out there and look at recipes and decide, oh, this has this and this and this in it. But if you're not that scientific, don't do that. Stick with their program. So pick a program that you like. Program I'm on has 2 cookbooks, a cooking show, and over 200 recipes in the 3rd cookbook, and they're awesome. So yesterday or the other day, I made that paleo baked egg and avocado, which was my breakfast. So it had half of a red and 1 blue. For me and my program, that tells me I got half of a protein and 1 of my healthy fats. So I know for the rest of the day that I need to have 3.5 more proteins. I'm done with my healthy fats, but I didn't get any vegetables in that. I think I haven't mentioned it in the program, in the video. I added some vegetables on my plate because I needed more vegetables because it was breakfast time. So I already knew that ahead of time. And so what I do is usually on Saturday or Sunday, I'll sit down. I actually have a spreadsheet and I go through my cookbooks and I pick out recipes that I want to try. I usually pick 3, and then I put it in my spreadsheet and it calculates where I'm at by the end of the day and how many more reds and yellows in my containers is what I'm talking about. And then I just make my snacks and my breakfast around that. A lot of my dinners I can double over for my lunches, and then I can also add a lunch recipe in there. So like I said, when I first started, it was super complicated and overwhelming. And so I just said, you know what? I'm just going to not worry about the whole program, and I'm just going to start doing the things that I need to do and start adding in some recipes. And that's how I started. So that is what you need to do, is plan for your plan. And you need to find some way. You need to get a notebook. You need to get a tablet. You need to have a journal. Your program may have something for you. And you know what? If you don't have a program and you want some help and you need the help and you want to be successful, let me know. I've got 2 different programs that I actually have 3. I have one that works on your mindset and food. So if you have food addiction, if when you have a bad day, you tend to go eat. When I have a bad day, I had to learn how to overcome this. I used to go shop. So food addiction, shopping addiction, it's all relative. It's all mindset. And then the other program is portion control, which is the one that I'm on. And then there's another program that's different than both of these, and it doesn't include workouts. So I have a couple different options for you if you're interested. But fill out that survey. I'm sending it out to everybody in a Facebook Messenger, so you'll get it. Everybody will have it by Monday. I'm just doing a few every day because Messenger is really picky. If you send more than so many, then they flag you, and I don't want to get flagged because I'm not trying to spam you guys. I'm just trying to get you guys the information that you need. And yeah, pop questions in the comments so I can help you out. And for real, if I've confused something that's confused you, ask. We're not going to know until we ask questions. So y'all have a good weekend. I'll be back on Sunday, showing you how I'm planning my week out next week, and we'll pick some recipes to do next week. Bye. Well, I redid that one.